What is happening, everyone? I am Nancy, and welcome to another Thursday night here at the channel. What is happening, everyone? Welcome to another Thursday night. Settle in, my peeps. Settle in. We're going to hang out this Thursday, find out what's going on here in the channel, find out the latest tea. Say hello to the peeps and see what else happens, right? Thank you all for being here again on another Thursday night. I am your host, Nancy, here at TBL, and thank you for allowing me to come into your phones, your tablets, your TV, your whatever device that you are using to watch me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I love you so much. And I send you a virtual hug. I love you. And that's just not lip service. That is true. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. Settle in. See, I'm already getting excited. We are doing water today. We're not doing Big Red, although I do have some, but I have to use it sparingly because I can only find that at HEB. And, well, that particular Big Red that I drink. So we're going to do this today. So how is everyone this week? How have you been? How is the weather in your neck of the woods? Finally, here in TBL land is no longer a frozen tundra. Thank you, Jesus, because we had been at 15 below, 20 degrees, 9 degrees, in the teens, up and downs. And believe it or not, today was it was almost in the 70s. So it was surprisingly nice that I took the Chihuahuas out for a longer period of time and let them be out there in the sunshine. It was, imagine that. So what is the latest tea, right? We're going to come on and hop onto the comments and say hello to the peeps on here. Thank you all who was here on the last live stream. And thank you all who have commented on the latest videos, the latest shorts. It has been amazing. And the saga and the adventures continue here at TBL, ladies and gentlemen. Remember on our last episode, our cable had burned down in the RV and we had some mishaps, right? Well, this time it wasn't us, but ended up having to call the police and ambulance show up. It wasn't me, like I said, it wasn't me, but it wasn't the neighborhood where the dog attack happened. You mean in the quiet neighborhood where you live? Yes, that quiet neighborhood where I live. But we'll get into that and tell you what happened. Let me put on my spectacles before I do a spectacle of myself. All right. Let there be eyes. First, right off the bat, Field Guy 316. What is happening, my friend? Welcome to another TBL Thursday. Good to see you again. Johnny Lightning. Hey, everyone, hit that thumbs up and get it out of the way first. Oh, thank you, Johnny Lightning. You're right on the top. You're right on the top of business today. All right. I'm gonna write down that I'm gonna give you a raise. And we're gonna give Johnny Lightning a raise, which is probably gonna be like a box of cookies or something, but it's gonna be something, right? PMP Barbecue. Hello, everyone. What is happening, PMP? Welcome to another TBL Thursday evening. Johnny Lightning from PMP. Thrifty Angela. Hello, everyone. My favorite crafty lady, Thrifty Angela. And it's also one of our fabulous members here at the channel. Thrifty Angela, I love you, my sister. Thank you for joining us on TBL Thursday. Right on time for the tea and the gossip. That is right. Hey, PMP. Everybody's saying hello. It was beautiful today in Charlotte, sunny and warm. We are going to be in the mid 60s tomorrow and the weekend. Wow, look at that. That's something you can work with. That is something you can work with, and that is something I can also work with, ladies and gentlemen. Still pretty nice here at Lake Okeechobee. Wow, that's a mouthful. I don't know. I guess when I first was a novice at the English language, maybe Okeechobee might have been a challenge. Like my communication skills. No, actually, no. Maybe something else, but I do not like communication skills, right? Hello there, Thrifty Angela. And last but not least, Maria Mod. Hi, family. Better weather in Houston. So good to see you, mami. Bienvenida al show, mami. Mira, me puse el vestidito que me diste. I was telling mom, she joined us in the chat here. Got up to 78 here in Texas. Welcoming her into the show and telling her that I was wearing the dress that she got me, which is this dress right here. Super, super cute. My mama bought it for me. Thank you, mama, for buying me the dress. It is super cute. And that's what mamas do, right? They buy stuff for their daughters, right? And you know what? Y'all know what's funny? That Bill always he makes fun of me in a joking way, not like make fun of me. You know what I'm saying? But every time that I come out with something new or whatever, no offense to my men out there, but you know, when the men don't realize that you're wearing something, it's like, oh, is that news? Where'd you get that? He always says, it's like, let me guess, because my mama bought me that. And then, yeah. Or sometimes I tell him, no, actually, you bought me that. Or you bought me that, but I bought it for myself with your money. Or something like that, right? Something like that. So am I going on the 2 hamburger plan? I don't know. Sure. Hamburger plan sounds good. Any plan that's got a hamburger's got to be good, right? Or am I missing something here, PNP? Thrifty Angela saying hello to Maria Mod. Captain Jack Scrapper Ahoy from Ironwood. What is happening, Captain? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're fabulous too, Nancy. Oh, Thrifty, you so cute. Thank you, Thrifty. You so cute. You so cute. See all the love around here in this channel, y'all. All the love. That's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. You look so good. Oh, thank you. Well, like I say, it's the dress that you got me. I don't know where with this green screen, but let's see. It's like I said, my mama got me the dress, and it's you get the gist, right? But like I said, thank you, mama, for buying me the cute dress. Thrifty saying hello to Captain Jack Scrapper. All right, y'all. So settle in. Let's grab the water. Let's all grab a drink and let's get it. Let's go. Let's get into the tea. Let's just jump right in. Okay. Remember that I said that the ambulance was here and the police and everything. Let me tell you about what happened here at TBL in this quiet neighborhood, right? Bill is playing poker. I'm in the computer trying to download a bunch of videos from my GoPro. And the weather has been nice. That's what we've been discussing. So we decided to crank open the windows in the RV, change the air, a little bit. And we start hearing screaming. And I mean, we are here in the boonies. We are here in the country, right? So it's like, okay, maybe somebody's having a party or a barbecue or something like that. And the neighbors over on the other side was having a baby shower the other day. So, okay. They're screaming and then they're screaming, right? Yo, out here in the country, that kind of screaming was the kind of screaming that you hear at Jerry. Yeah. I can't believe it. Oh my God. And don't you leave. But it was loud. And let me see how Yo, this was so loud that Bill and I were at the RV park, and this happened. Okay, not one house next to the RV park, but the next one over. And we were like hearing it 2 houses over into the RV park. And it was, I mean, y'all know how it starts, right? I mean, it's your typical, well, not your typical, because for the sake of argument, domestic, and the arguing, and then the voices escalate, and then the yelling and the screaming, and y'all know. And I didn't want to be nosy. I didn't want to be nosy, but part of me did. Part of me did. I'm going to confess to that because I'm not going to lie, because I always said that I don't lie to you guys, right? So there. So yes, part of me was curious. I wanted to see what was going on, right? But part of me was like, no, that's none of your business. Like, just let them hash it out. But obviously it wasn't working, right? Because the hashing out was just not there. And of course, I mean, due to my prior experience, we all know that those particular situations can go from like 0 to 10 in like no time. And also, of course, once I'm hearing that it's escalating, I am gauging the level, I guess, of threat of what is going on, until I finally heard the neighbor say to whoever was there something along the lines, I guess, I think it was dark, y'all. It was dark. Somebody was trying to get into a vehicle or get out, or somebody was trying to leave and they weren't letting them, or what, something like that. And I heard a guy saying something, blah blah blah, the girl is pregnant, and if you something or whatever, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have to tell somebody. Because I mean, that is, well, at least under the state of Texas, that is an actual terroristic threat, that you are threatening someone with imminent bodily harm, if not personal injury, right? So, and then again, I mean, I don't know what the situation is. And if it's escalating, then also, I mean, due diligence, right? I mean, mind your business, but also if somebody's needing help, there might be somebody in there that is just going, oh my God, I just hope that the neighbors please call somebody, right? You never know. You never know. So, of course, boom, 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 got on the phone. And I'm on the phone with one and telling the dispatcher what's going on. And just quickly, right off the bat, I need officers to this address because there's a domestic disturbance. This is what's going on, and giving them all the details just so they can get going. And even the dispatcher told me, she said, is you're probably like the third or our fourth caller, to 911. Yo, can you imagine like how loud this dispute was, that you have like 4 neighbors calling 911? Yeah. And then also here in the RV park, we also have another neighbor that is also former law enforcement. So of course he heard the commotion and he came out like, what is going on? Is it a party? Is it the same thing as me? And I was on one side of the park, he was on the other side of the park. And I saw him today as I was doing some laundry, and the neighbor was taking out the trash. And y'all know how we gossip in the neighborhood. It's like, oh my God, did you hear about what happened the other day? Oh my God, let me tell. Yes, just like that. Well, maybe not just like that. It was more of a casual conversation. But he told me also, he said, I heard him and I came out, and he told me the same thing. He said, I was not going to call the police until I distinctly heard a guy saying, I am going to end do, then that's when I decided to call. Come back inside, and of course now I'm invested, right? So now I just gotta be nosy. I just have to be nosy because now I don't have an excuse. I just want to be nosy. So what do? I go into the entertainment center, pull out the binoculars, and here's Bill. You are not about to sit inside of this RV and spy on the neighbors and the police with the binoculars, are you? Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, and you'll think I'm lying. No, see? For real, yo. Yeah. And these are the good kind. These are the Bushnell law enforcement grade. These are the ones that I used to do for surveillance back in the day. But that's for another episode. So yes, friends, yes. I'm out here with the binoculars spying on the neighbors, and all of a sudden we hear the sirens. And Bill is like, oh Lord. And I'm just having a field day. I mean, by no means am I making fun of my fellow man, because we have also discussed this on the last show, right? We gotta have compassion, and that first and most of all, I did have compassion for my fellow man. It is just sad to see so much discord in this world. Discord is not the place. Discord is not the place. Harmony should be the rule, friends. Okay, remember that. It should be harmony, not discord. So, speaking of the discord of the neighbors, I'm sitting here in the living room. Well, now that Bill is making fun of me, I'm just going to run with it, right? So I'm out there with my binoculars going, Jerry, Jerry. Bill's looking at me like, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. It's like, you're not. I'm just over there laughing. And of course, here come the sirens and everything. And there's like 3 sheriffs patrol like right in front of this house. And I have like the perfect angle, right? Because it's like a catty corner on the side of my window. And yes, I was going to get the GoPro so I could like get it on video. And y'all could like be right in the tea with me and I could show you everything. But it was so dark. I mean, y'all wouldn't have seen anything. I mean, even if I would have brought it, would have just been like little specks of just the emergency services. And then that's just not fun. Right? And then, right? So then, okay. So then here comes the ambulance, right? Here comes the ambulance, and I don't know what happened. But somebody got taken into an ambulance. And then 2 cars came in, and then 2 cars left, and 2 of the other officers, I guess, ran after the guy in the truck. I'm not really sure. And then afterwards, they came back. I'm telling you, it was a whole deal. Bill is just making fun of me. And I'm telling you, friends, these neighbors, I don't know what was happening, but it had to. Well, I'm not going to say it had to be, right? Because we do not have all the evidence or the facts of the case to be able to make that kind of an assumption, right? However, we do have reasonable suspicion that it could have been, perhaps would have been a love quarrel, right? Because otherwise, why else, right? Like everyone gets like so heated and discordious, right? It is just when like the woman scorn, or just like, right, when the emotions are high, right? I mean, that's what I can think of. Or unless, I don't know, unless you was like me and then, whoops, I almost lost my cap. And let's not get into that. But the point is, friends, that this was a whole scene. And poor Bill, like I said, he's making fun of me that I'm sitting there on the window just staring at the with the binoculars at the poor neighbors. I don't know what happened. It's like all quiet over there now, but that's how my week was. That's how my week started, friends. Well, actually, not mine, theirs. It was pretty discourteous. I don't know. It was kind of sad, you know? It was kind of sad. And you know what, though? We was discussing on the last live stream that TVL here, yours truly, was having a rough week, right? That I was having a rough week and everything that had happened on the last live stream, and that I was a little sad and everything. And now, like, with this going on, and I mean, y'all know everybody has their disagreements, right? And I'm gonna confess to y'all, because I told you I don't lie to you, right? That I don't lie to you. So this week, like, Bill and I had a small disagreement, right? And I mean, we're a couple, right? Is what gives that spice in the marriage. But I mean, we're adults, right? We sat down and we try to work it out and we talk. It makes me feel like blah 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 when such and such. How do you feel? And it's an exchange of ideas. Not whatever that was at the neighbors, because for real. So I'm sitting there on the recliner. I'm telling Bill, I'm like, you know what, honey bunny, thank you for not being like that, and thank you for not attempting to have a resolution to a disagreement. And I think he's watching the show. Hello.
Hola.
Hola, Cito.
¿Cómo estás?
You are live on YouTube.
Hola a todos.
Now, Johnny, tell them what they want.
Tell everybody I said hello.
They can hear you. Everyone, all Bill right. Says hello.
That's all I wanted. Tell everybody hi and thank them very much for being loyal subscribers. We really appreciate it.
That is absolutely true, friends. Absolutely true.
Absolutely amazing what you've done with that channel since I've gone back to work. I am very impressed.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
Oh, okay. I love you, meow. Yes, I said I love you, meow. And yes, see, here I am saying Bill and I had a disagreement and he's calling me to compliment me. But yes, friends, I was telling him, like, thank you for not being like that, right? Friends, let's hop on to the comments and see what is happening there. Because apparently in my neighborhood, Discord seems to be the norm. Oh, right on here. Let's see. I love that dress. Your mom has some good taste. Oh, thank you, Thrifty. Yeah, it was hers. And she was revamping her closet and she pulled it out. She's like, I'm going to get rid of it. I don't know. She's like, do you like it? I'm like, that is super cute. She's like, you want it? Well, I mean, if you're not going to use it anymore or you don't want it anymore, then yeah. Right? Johnny lightning my boat's in the water. Here at Big Water Lake Okeechobee. I want to go on a boat on the water. Any of y'all got a yacht? Or a boat? Or I don't know, whatever. I miss the water. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. Johnny Lightning, I'm in the desert. It's cold at night and nice during the day. My tan is coming back. Whoa, Captain. Pretty soon you'll be able to look like me. We be brown together. We be brown together, right? We be brown together. Oh, look at this. Coming in. Time for exploring. Hello, Nancy. Thin Blue Lane. What is happening? Time for exploring. Long time no see. Y'all, make friends with Time for Exploring. They're really nice peoples. We met them at one of the meetups at Mayberry. As a matter of fact, we was neighbors at the campground. It was super fun. It was super fun. I miss it so much. Time for Exploring, saying hello to Johnny Lightning. I would have been nosy too, says Thrifty Angela. I was too, right? I was too. It's just the nosiness in me. And also, like I said, the safety thing. One thing is you can argue and whatever, and yeah, I'll be a little bit nosy, and then I'll lose interest, and I'll let you do your little argument. But yes, friends. Oh my gosh, never a dull moment here in this neighborhood. She Devil Adventures. Hello, everyone. What is happening, She Devil Adventures? Welcome to TBL Thursday. I am super excited that you are here. Hey, Tommy and She Devil Adventures. Hey, Tim Time from She Devil. So, yes, friends, it has been, I guess, an eventful week in the neighborhood. What can I say? And even to add to the Jerry and Bill telling me, girl, you crazy. It's like Jerry, I'm like, nah. I'm like crazy. Crazy would be like grabbing my ring light and then grabbing. But see, I'm always ready, yo. I'm always ready, right? I'm always ready with the camera, and then just going out there with the light, right? And it's like, so tell me what happened. Why is she upset? What is happening here? Do you have anything to say over here? Well, what did she say? Why do you not want to get out? What do you not understand what she's saying? Does anybody know what is happening here? Do you have a comment? Bill was like, no. That's a good way to get shot. Especially in the South. And he's right about that. He is right about that. But no, friends, I was not going to go interview the neighbors. But, y'all, at the rate that we're going here in this neighborhood, I don't might as well just make up my own Jerry and just... No, I am not. I am not, because we are not going to promote that kind of behavior here at TBL, friends. We make fun of it. Yes, we make fun of it because it's just like Jerry Springer. But, friends, Discord is not the answer. We already discussed that. Discord is not the answer. Harmony and peace and love is the answer. And understanding. And reason, of course. I mean, you have to be able to think and work your problems out without the yelling and the screaming and the... No, friends, that's not good. Okay? Now that we established that, what a story who needs TV. Right? That's what I'm saying. What else has happened in this neighborhood? Oh, yeah. The other time, a while back, remember, y'all? Well, I thought that somebody was breaking into my house, and it was actually the neighbor running over my Starlink with her truck and yanking it out from under her truck as I'm standing there with the flashlight asking her, what are you doing? And that one, ladies and gentlemen, that one was my fault, because at the time, the funds on the channel were not enough to have one of those lights, because it was my property, and this time it was my business, and this time I could have came out with my camera and with the light, and while she's underneath her truck trying to yank out my Starlink, be like, can you please tell me exactly what you're doing? She's not answering. She's not telling us anything. Can you tell me why you are destroying my property? Right? I mean, might as well make it my own show. I already got my own show, right? You want to be a protagonist? She could have been. She could have been. Sometimes your neighbors are better to watch. Time for exploring says crazy. Johnny Lightning says, I want some cookies, apparently. Johnny Lightning, you know what, Johnny Lightning? Email me your email me email me a place where I could send you. I could send you being on a ball today for the channel at Oh, you know what? I think, yeah, you know the address to the channel, don't you? I have it here on the banner. I need to work with this program, y'all. I need to work with this program. I need to get better at my presentation. timbluelane@gmail.com, Johnny Lightning. But I need to get better with this program because I'm trying to bring better quality entertainment to y'all, including with the neighbors. And their Jerry Springer episode. Exploring Nancy, I was not at Mayberry. I think you're confused me with someone else. Tim Blue. Maybe. Did I? Maybe I did. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I feel bad. But thank you for letting me know, though. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, please, by all means. Well, anyways, time for exploring. I hope that whenever there's another YouTube meetup out there, that maybe we can all meet up sometime and hang out. Nudge, what is happening, Nudge? Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to TBL Jerry. Howdy, everyone. Sorry I am late. Can't tag. I am busy, but I am listening. That's all right, Nudge. That's all right. You're still in here enough time to listen to the tea and the neighbors and everything that's been going on in this neighborhood. Okay? Johnny Lightning, no worries, Nancy. Give them to some little kids in the neighborhood. My doctor says I am too fat anyways. Oh, Johnny Lightning. How about some celery sticks? No. I appreciate you, Johnny Lightning. You're one of the best peeps here on the channel. Lucky Nomad Slots, what is happening? Hello, hello. Welcome to TBL Thursday. Saying, what's up? What's happening? No worries, Nancy. I look forward to meeting you and Bill in the future. I do too. We've met some incredible people during meetups in YouTube, and you know what, friends? You know what? Since we are here spilling the tea on the neighbors and everything, and during all my full-time RVing travels, I don't think I have experienced such a scene. Yeah, I don't think I have experienced such a domestic disturbance scene at any of the campgrounds. I mean, I've heard parties. I mean, it's a campground. Of course, everybody's going to barbecue and have a good time and all that. And your occasional, I guess, disagreement, but never anything like this. So I don't know. I guess kudos to my fellow RVers and my fellow travelers out there for holding down the etiquette and sticking with harmony and saying no to discord. Thank you, friends. Good for you. Good for you. Always remember that. Always remember that. If you take anything away from this episode besides my Jerry Springer episode on the neighbors, is say no to discord and say yes to harmony. Friends, I'm telling you, the tea is piping hot today, friends. Celery doesn't melt too well. It gets slimy and smelly. Well, that's true. That's true, Johnny Lightning. That is true. I'll come up with something. Nomad parties, huh? Well, nomad parties, you can have a party by yourself, right? Old man and a young body. You can be as old as you feel, right? Johnny Lightning, yep. I was a couple of nomad parties last weekend at Banfest. That sounds like fun. Time for exploring. Good possibility. I'll be going through Texas in the spring. What major city are you near, Nancy? We are close to Dallas, and we are close to, yeah, I guess you could say the Dallas area, the North Texas area around there. Lucky Nomad saying hello to Thrifty. So friends, that's the way the cookie crumbled. And you know what, friends? You know what? Remember those neighbors that I just talked about with the police there, with the ambulance and everything, and the whole 9 yards? Remember all them stories that I told you where I used to go out there and rescue Bebe Goat? That's the parents. That's the parents of Bebe Goat. That's Bebe Goat's parents. Yes. I don't know if Goat CPS is going to come get the goat. I know, I'm just making fun. I'm making fun, y'all. But it is what it is. It's Bebe Goat's parents. It's Bebe Goat's parents. Bebe Goats are still there, and there's a horse that is also on. So that was what happened on this episode of Jerry Springer, ladies and gentlemen, here in the neighborhood. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but stay tuned, right? Stay tuned because you never know. You never know what is going to happen. I hope they work it out. I really do. I hope that they can work out their discord and go back to harmony and love and work out whatever it is they need to work out to move on their life and find joy and happiness and fulfillment and whatever it is that they're seeking. I wish them all the best. I really do. I really do, y'all. I really do. That's what I say always, right? Love your fellow man. Love your brother like you love thyself. Or something like that, right? No, not something like that. It's exactly like that. So, friends, okay. So that was the tea with the neighbors. Completely unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was even poor telling Bebe Goat the next day, I'm sorry, Bebe Goat, that your parents can't get along. But I told Bebe Goat it was going to be fine, that it happens. But maybe they're going to work it out, right? Maybe they're just going to work it out. We're going to see. We're going to see. Now, friends, in other news, more here in the RV community, I'm working on a project and I have a task ahead of me, y'all. I am redoing the garage. As you all know, well, I just took down Christmas. I know. I don't know. If you're judging me, don't judge me. I know it's February, but it was actually like a week or a couple days that I took down Christmas. But anyways, I have to revamp it and put it back into storage, and I have to get some stuff out of storage for Bill. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to basically empty the whole thing out and just redo this whole project. But it's going to take some time because this is our motorcycle garage, and I'm thinking maybe making it like a short video for y'all because the lights in there don't work, so I have to maxi rig something in there. So that is the project for this week. And of course, you have to measure, and we are not all as crafty as Thrifty Angela. Right, Thrifty? You're in my neighborhood, says Lucky Nomad. I'm in the same area. Hi, everyone. Oh, well, looky here. Looky who it is. He is late, but here. He's in a lot of pain, but they're trying to send me home. Oh, yeah, y'all. He has not been feeling 100, and his hip has been hurting a lot. Either that or I'm just too much of a pain in the butt and he just can't take it no more. And it's just finally showing. I don't know which. Okay, and a little bit they're going to send me home. Okay. So then I guess he's going to come home, y'all. Well, I guess. Well, I don't know. He might not even make it by the time the show might be over. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll keep on trucking. Oh, Thrifty saying hello. Sorry to hear from Nomad. Thrifty Angela saying no judgment here. Let's see. What time do we have here? Wow, 40 minutes past the hour. Where does the time go, friends? For real. For real. All right, let's jump into another thing that I want to discuss. I wanted to discuss, and I wish I've been busy this week, but I should have taken a screenshot of this comment. But I want to take a moment to give a shout out to all of you, all of the viewers out there, all of you that support the channel, that watch the content, that like the content, that comment on the content, that share us out. Everything that you do is just, it has been super amazing, and it has been very humbling. In this past week, I have received like so many wonderful comments on some of the videos that I have put out. And just this last couple of days, I received one from, I wish I could remember who it was. So I'm going to look it up. But saying I hadn't seen the subscriber as a commenter before. But the comment was something along the lines that I've been watching you for a while, and I can't believe how long you've grown. You've had the channel for almost 3 years, and in 3 years you went from starting the channel to over 5,000 subscribers and doing what you do. I see the quality of your videos are like super phenomenal. And he's just like putting me up here, right? And he's telling me it's like the quality of your videos are like so amazing, and then you should have like more people watching you and like have more subscribers. And I'm just thinking like, oh my God, here I am struggling with my Filmora, and I'm struggling to put out my videos, and it's worth it. And it just made my day, and it made my day that my effort actually paid off, and it's actually bringing happiness to people. And that's why I do what we do here in this channel, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to bring happiness and something good to this world. And according to this gentleman, he gets happiness from watching the channel, and he appreciates it so much that he took the time to write me that comment. And that means a lot, because I do appreciate him watching the content and all of that, but it means a lot that he took some time out of his day to come to my channel, to click on my video and leave me a comment. And it wasn't like a short comment. He went on, it was a couple lines telling me basically how wonderful the channel was and how much he enjoyed it. And it was great. I like to see that. That's what I do, right? Spread cheer and happiness and joy to my peoples. Lucky Nomad saying hello, Tammy. And Bill saying thank you all for your support. That is true, y'all. Thank you all for your support. Absolutely. We are still growing. We are still doing amazing. It is our channel this month for 28 days. We've gotten over 18,000 views. It's been unbelievable. And I'm very happy to be here. And like I said, I've been downloading videos. I've been trying to crank out the content and put out the videos. And little by little, I'm trying to bring the quality up on the channel and the content and everything, just to bring you a little joy and a little happiness, and bring you a little something that is not discord. Like the neighbors, those poor neighbors. I hope that they say no to discord and yes to harmony. It's just, it's sad, friends. And my project with the RV, we are going to see, because we all know it is different once you're trying to organize and storage into an RV, because it depends on who you are, but it's not usually stationary. So you have to take into account that if we are going to start traveling, that on travel day, we're going to get the mini earthquake, and I have to make sure that I compensate for that. And I am thinking ahead of what that is going to look like when it comes to be on travel day. But that's going to be a super fun project, and that's what it is, right? When you RV, you're always fixing the RV, you're doing stuff to the RV, you're cleaning the RV, you're always doing something, right? And that's what we are going to be doing. So friends, that was the tea with the neighbors. Oh, and I have not seen the dog. I have not been attacked by animals again, thank goodness. I forgot to tell the neighbor about that. We was busy, just like I said. I was doing laundry, he was doing his chores. We just kind of crossed paths, but I forgot because he also has dogs. So I forgot to tell him to keep an eye for Cujo down the street. That's what I call him now. It's not really Cujo. I'm poor little doggy, but damn. Every time I walk out of your house, you don't know if you're going to be attacked. But I guess it keeps you on your toes, right? Keeps you on your toes. Maybe that dog needs to say no to discord and yes to harmony and love. Yeah. Maybe we can talk about that with the doggy. I don't know, friends. Well, it sounds easy, right? Say no to discord and yes to harmony, but sometimes it is not. You have to put in the work. Sometimes you just have to put in the work, and it's not. I don't know, friends. I was scrolling through the telly and news stories, weather, politics, and you kind of like swipe to see what you want to see, what you don't want to see. And I saw like this sad little line of it was some film star or singer, or I'm not really sure. I don't know who she was. The name is not familiar to me, but it was some young lady that is famous, that it said on there that she ended up passing away from complications from it wasn't a cosmetic procedure. It was one of those, like, not beauty spas procedures that do that kind of thing, coolsculpting, liposuction, that type of thing. And she was, I think, like 28 or 29. I mean, she was super young. And y'all, I thought that was kind of sad. I mean, especially looking at her age and looking at myself. I mean, y'all know how old I am, right? But she was like way, way younger than me. And I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, poor girl. She was probably in some sort of unharmony, right, of herself, that just, I don't know, I guess made her decide that she needed to go and change her body to feel better about herself. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of sad. I mean, we will never know, right? She would be the only one that knows exactly what she was thinking, right? Because it's individual. But it's just, like I said, with the neighbors, the inharmony. Sometimes it sounds easy, but it's not. It's like, why are we unharmonious, right? Like, if it would be me and I wanted to go and get surgery for the argument's sake for something, why am I doing that? Like really, like, invest the time to get to know yourself. Like, why am I really happy with myself? Am I trying to do it for someone else? Am I trying, like, find the real reason for yourself about yourself? Because obviously, if you're trying to change something that's going to, like, come out, it's because it's already in there, right? So let's need to work from, like, the inside out, and that's what I'm saying. That's the hard part. That is the hard part, ladies and gentlemen, because sometimes we don't want to do that, right? Like on the last live stream, that's what I was talking about. That I want to be a better human, and like I was saying, love my fellow man and love thy brother like you love thyself. Until the neighbor lets the dog loose on your dog and it attacks you, right? And then, even though you're mad at your neighbor because his dog just attacked you, yes, you still have to love your neighbor and be harmonious. And that is where the work is, ladies and gentlemen. And that is not for the faint of heart. It isn't. It isn't, y'all. Have y'all been like trying to make yourself happy and harmonious at the time that you're totally unharmonious? Yeah. And somebody comes and tells you, don't think about unharmony. You need to be harmonious. You're like, don't come to me with that harmony nonsense right now. I know, y'all. But yeah, we don't need to be like that. Maybe if you need to. Okay. I have said to myself, when I'm feeling unharmonious, like, don't feel that. Remember, it's not good. I'm like, don't come to me with that harmony stuff. And then, yes, of course, I feel guilty after that. I'm like, I know I shouldn't have said this. Like, I'm sorry, self. And it's like a little kid, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, self. But you have to rectify nonetheless, and you have to come back to harmony. Because otherwise, what is the option? Look at the harmony that I just discussed at the beginning of this show. Would you rather have that? Well, I guess if you're on the Jerry Springer show, then yes, that's definitely the sort of stuff that you want. But in your daily life, all kidding aside, in your daily life, isn't that what all of us are searching is harmony and peace and just good, right? Just being good, being kosher, right? Whatever that is. And what does that mean? That's also individual. But what kosher is for me is something totally different that is kosher for you, right? But let's work within ourselves. Let's look within ourselves. And let's try to better ourselves. There is enough discord and hate in this world, and just, I don't know, friends, too much nastiness around everywhere. Like, if sometimes you see when you start scrolling or just, sometimes it's not pretty out there. And we don't want to get stirred away towards that. I don't even know why I'm getting onto that subject. No, yes, I do. Yes, I know. Yes, I do. Why I'm getting into that subject, because I care about you, friends. And I want you to be good and harmonious. And not be fighting in your front lawns with your significant others. For us to call the police on. Granted, it gives it for entertainment, for when we come into the YouTube and we can tell the people what has been happening in the neighborhood. But still, it is not good, ladies and gentlemen. It is not good. Don't be discordious. Like I said, friends, it doesn't take a lot, but it takes a lot of the part of yes, time for exploring. Your part on the inside. The work is on the inside, right? The work begins with you, right? The work begins with you. And also, like, what the discordant people, the discordant neighbors, like the discordant neighbor the comes over and tells me something I don't like, right? And then I feel bad. Why do I feel bad? Like, honestly, because I chose to, right? Honestly, because the neighbor didn't come to make me feel bad, right? I chose to make myself feel bad, right? and choose to give preponderance to his side of the argument that maybe I'm bad instead of no, you keep yours on harmony over there, and that's not going to come in this unstabilize my harmony over here, right? I mean, you can think what you want, right? Nobody's gonna come and open your brain and tell you, okay, I want you to think Cheetos, right? Oh, Cheetos. That sounds good. Sorry, y'all. But you know what I mean, right? No, nobody can come and open your brain and tell you this is what you need to think. You can think whatever you want. You can think whatever you want. And you can think either I'm happy or I'm sad or I'm whatever. You can think whatever. And even if you say, oh, because little Johnny made me mad and now I'm mad because he made me mad. No, you're choosing to be mad because right now you could just, if Ed McMahon came and knocked on your door right now and said, hi, little Johnny, you just won $10 million, you wouldn't be ticked off, would you? I mean, you would just forget it like that. All of a sudden, you just forget about that. Little Johnny made you mad, and you'd be like, "Yes, I just won my publisher clearinghouse." Right? Right? So it was easy, right? That you was like, "Oh my god, I was so super upset," and now I'm just like over the moon because I won the lottery. Right? What changed? How you looked at it? Right? You went from, "Oh, I'm super sad," to, "Oh, now I'm a millionaire. Now I'm happy." Right? Think about that. People don't let people psych you in into come and like reel you in. Yes, maybe that. Yes, don't let them reel you in into their own harmony. Let them reel you in like, oh, look over here. No, I don't want to be unharmonious. Thank you. Took me some time to find that. Says lucky no man, but I did find it at the quarter. Super happy about the quarter. ¿Qué pasa, Nancy from Fairy Does? What is happening, Fairy Does? Welcome, Fairy Does. Welcome. You'll have to catch the beginning of the live stream, sister. It was one for the books for Jerry Springer. You'll get to catch all the tea on the neighbors. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. But yes, friends, harmony, work on yourselves in just use your mind, your reason, and come on, we all know we always have that little voice that's inside of us, right? I mean, especially like children that tells you like right and wrong, that you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, or that kind of a thing. Like listen to, because it'll tell you, right? It'll tell you. And you know what it'll tell you? It'll tell you, say hello to my little friend Harmony. Yes. Not the other friend that Al Pacino had. This is the harmony friend. This is the friend that you want to have. So friends, again, thank you so much for watching the content and supporting the channel. Leave me a comment after this live stream. Tell me what you think about this craziness. Thank you all, my lurkers out there and all my friends and everyone that catches us on the replay after this and watches on their devices, and our friends around the world. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are seen in Mexico, in Spain, Australia, Indonesia, Philippines, Japan, France. Oh gosh, and there's a bunch of others that I can't think of right now that are in there that I'm going to feel guilty about that not remembering. But all of y'all friends, you know who you are. All of my brethren, all of my brothers and sisters here in the world. I love you all. And remember, be the change that you want to see. Exercise your reason. Think about more about what is good. Say yes to harmony and no to discord. And until next Thursday, we will see what's going to happen on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know who I am Nancy. I have been with this channel for a very long time. And I just love everyone. so much. I do, friends, ladies and gentlemen. You are absolutely my all. I love you. All right, friends. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this live stream to someone that you think that might find my humor funny, appalling, cringe. And there's a whole different gamut of adjectives that could be added onto that. So I will leave you to that one. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on TBL Thursday. I will join you again on next Thursday. Thank you so much. Don't forget, be the change that you want to see, and love your brother like you love thyself. Love your fellow man.